Hey Dan, it's exciting to have another one of these podcasts. It's been a while since we've done one, so we're trying to catch everybody up and talk about some of the things we have coming up. Our Unity group is now past over 3 years. We've been kicking. And so one of the things that, a little bit of a historical background and some of the things we're going to be doing is back in 1964, June 9th, we had what they call Bloody Tuesday. And what happened on Bloody Tuesday is they had built the Tuscaloosa Courthouse, which was a brand new building at the time, and they had an agreement beforehand that there would not be segregated bathrooms in that courthouse. Well, when they built the courthouse, there were segregated bathrooms. And Reverend, I guess it's T.Y. Rogers, was put in Tuscaloosa by Martin Luther King to run the civil rights activities in Tuscaloosa. And one of the things they were going to do is organize a protest march to march from, First African Baptist Church. March from there to the courthouse, and their intent was to take down the signs that said whites only or coloreds only, okay? And so that was the intent. Well, the sheriff's department and other citizens and met them at the steps of the church, and violence broke out. There were, 33 men, women, and children went to the hospital, and one man lost his eye. And it was just a violent uproar at the time, and the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Department was largely involved in it. And so I guess every year they celebrate the event. And so our Unity group's going to get involved sometime this year, and in these activities, which is going to be fun. And so one of our guys said, "Gosh, I wonder if the sheriff's department would participate somehow." Well, unbeknownst to us, that they'd already decided that they wanted to do something, and the sheriff's department is going to march in the parade wearing their uniforms. So although they played a role back in 1964 that was sort of on the wrong side of history, this time they're going to play on the other side, in the positive side of history. And so Lloyd Baker, of our dear friend, is going to take the lead on that. And then we think that Sheriff Abernathy is going to have some comments that he's going to offer that day as to the role the Sheriff's Department played back then and what the role of the Sheriff's Department is doing now. Totally different. So we're excited about that. One of the things we'd like to see is in the speakers are all being told this is a Unity event. Don't go talking trash and stirring up trouble, divisive stuff. And so one of the things that we would put a plead out to are white churches to get involved. When Dr. King wrote his letter from a Birmingham jail, he wasn't writing to the Ku Klux Klan. He was writing to white pastors. And to this day, white pastors have sort of come up lame on most of this stuff. And we need activities from the white community in Tuscaloosa, specifically the churches, to get involved, send some people out there so it's truly a community event and not just an event for one part of our community. So you have anything to add on this?
No, not on that. I just think, knowing the sheriff as we do and the caliber of man he is, I'm sure he'll play a really positive role in it. Whatever that role looks like, it'll be positive.
Yeah. Our sheriff's department is really incredible too. And, that's one of our major accounts at Chesapeake, and I just the quality of men and women and the technology that they have. I think we had Ron on here talking about some of his technology before.
And they have a zero tolerance for any type of racist activity, too.
No racist activity. It's an automatic firing offense, if I'm not mistaken. So what do you have to add, Dan? Some of the stuff we're doing.
Well, I just wanted to kind of recap the fact that we attended the day of prayer. That was the first time that it had been held on the Stillman campus, and it was quite a diverse audience that day.
Yeah.
It was really well done event, and if I were somebody driving by on Stillman Boulevard and I looked out there and saw that crowd, I would have to think, my goodness, what's going on?
What's going on over there?
It was really good.
Yeah, our good friend Mason Bonner did a wonderful job of organizing that, and again, the more events we have like this that are diverse in the people participating, the quicker we're going to get some things and have a better community.
Yeah. We had the field day at Matthews Elementary School again, and that was, if you haven't been out and seen a bunch of kids hitting a water slide in their school clothes, now just before you think anything otherwise, they had dry clothes with them. But that was well received, and we've made some connections internal to the school board that give us a lot of hope to be able to be a real resource and advocate for them in the future. So that's some good stuff going on.
And also, if you want to support some of the efforts, your real next step. The guy who runs that is Kevin Shobe. And Kevin's just a great. His heart's as big as he is, but he's having a camp. July. What's the dates in July?
I think it's I'll go back and add it to the comments. I think it's the 22nd. I think.
Yeah, but he sends these kids. I guess it's 3 days. 3 or 4 days up to this camp, and they do typical camp stuff. There's boating and there's swimming and there's doing all the sorts of hiking and stuff. But they also get into talking about leadership issues, talking about spiritual issues. And last year, like 26 or 27
people
were baptized doing this thing, of course with the parents' permission. But it's a really good experience, and a lot of these kids don't get these types of experiences. Many of us take experiences like this for granted, but they're not, And so, it's how much does it cost to send the kids at $300?
Yeah, I was going to say we're all the time we're looking for ways that we can help shape the next generation in a positive way. So for any donation, and I'll put the information how to donate.
Yeah, okay.
The $300 will cover the cost of one child completely.
Yeah.
Kevin hopes to have 55 to 60 kids this year. So it's not inexpensive.
Yeah, that's a real stretch, but if you can do something like this, it really makes a difference, to these kids.
Yep. They come back and they're literally and figuratively changed. I mean, 26 of those kids were actually baptized in the lake at the camp they were at last year, and then the pastor, one of them, baptized the other ones. But teachers at the school where they attend is, what happened? He's totally changed. And that's exactly what you're looking for, because they have a couple of roads they can take as they start reaching adolescence. They can take a road which is traveled with pitfalls and opportunities to harm themselves, or they can take a road where they're a positive member of society. And Kevin, bless his heart, he is having so much of an effect on those kids and making sure they take that right road. And you can have a part in it, too, if you choose to do so.
Yeah, and if you want to come out and volunteer in person, we'd love to have you. These kids just need, adults to talk to and to see different parts of society, to see what's possible. We want to give them experiences, let them, one of the things we're doing is one of our members takes them fishing. The vast majority of these kids have never been in a boat and gone fishing before. Well, they're just all, including Kevin. Okay, get old Kevin in a boat, and that's a sight, by the way. And go out there and catch crappie and learn how to cook them up and everything. It's just really, those are experiences that they don't normally get.
And it has a positive impact for sure. We, as you've heard on these videos, have spent the last couple of years out in front of the school greeting the kids as they come in the morning. And I have been able to witness a change in the kids going from their like a certainty at this old white guy standing there greeting them to now coming up and giving me a hug and stuff like that. What that'll do for them in the future, I don't know, but it can't be negative. It can't possibly. And those experiences that John talked about, be it fishing or swimming or whatever, are going to show them that there's something else other than just taking some of the paths that we so many tragically take.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of the kids think that if you don't end up playing professional sports, the only path left, or being a rapper, the only path for you is selling drugs. Yeah. And that we want to make darn sure that that's not what their world consists of.
Yeah. Also, too, a shout out to Matthews Elementary School. We talk about them all the time, and Dr. Lavender, but they have played a crucial role in allowing us in there to have an impact on them. So I don't know if any of them will ever see this video, but if you have, we appreciate you.
And talk about the academic performance, Matthew, what they've done.
Yeah, when Kimberly Lavender's the principal's name there, wonderful lady, when she took Matthews, they had a failing grade. They were literally a failing school. And in the short amount of time that she's been there, she has raised them to a C, which is a huge jump. And I have no doubt that if she continues in the path she's on, she'll raise them some more. And that means some of those kids might have an opportunity to further their education, go to college or whatever, that otherwise they might not have.
Yeah. It's real. And the kids are just well-mannered, just neat kids. And
Kevin has had a lot. Kevin Shobe, who John mentions, has been doing a mentoring program there now for a little over 2 years. And he's a father figure to some of them, and that has been a positive thing. So you just never know what one little effort that you make, what impact it might have down the road, because John talks about the butterfly effect. It's going to have lasting ramifications, and hopefully they're always positive.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything else, Dan?
No, I think it's a good catch-up.
All right. Take care, guys, and hopefully we'll do one of these next week after next.
Yeah, we'll do one week after next. And remember, I keep beating the drum, we need more subscribers.
Yeah.
We know you enjoy seeing this content, so if you're watching it and you've enjoyed any of it, please click the like and subscribe button. We won't worry you, but then you'll be notified when new content is put out there and you find out some more interesting stuff that's going on in your community.
Absolutely.
So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right.
All right.